Once again, guys, thank you guys for whoever's watching on YouTube or on Twitch. Greatly appreciate all of you. I'm enjoying this playthrough a lot.
So, what
Here's
is
a
it?
little bit of a recap of
While you were away
the previous stream. We're going to go ahead and play it out.
on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Let's ask more questions.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Alright, guys, we're going to be hanging out with some friends.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Oh, this one.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat Far Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
Oh, snap.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after Katie's proving lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here.
It's cool. We have like some like nostalgia lore in this room, which is pretty dope.
This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Kind of shows our game progress, which is pretty cool.
Warlord. Vashav was right. Mikara wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
Let's see, do I have a workbench around here? I do. No. Don't have a workbench near me, but I do have a chest.
There it is.
Come back and check up on that once in a while. If everyone's enjoying the playthrough, though, whoever's watching this in the future and on YouTube as well.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Let me increase the volume for you guys a bit.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Let's see what we're up against. What is up, Falling Up? Welcome back. Oh, more Far Zenith enemies we gotta deal with. I have a feeling that's what's probably gonna be the title of the next game.
What the hell?
Well, that takes the keg.
How's your day, Falling Up? Are you feeling a little bit better after being heavily medicated?
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith. Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
signals did. It took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do
Spectre.
your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
It's probably your twin. Just putting it out there. Ooh, we got a Ravager cannon. Just have a weird feeling we should probably disarm them. In case if we might need that for something. Stalker Dart Gun. Okay. We're like on a high above something, I think. There's camping gear up here. I'm glad the air congestion is going away though. And that you're starting to feel normalized.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Ah. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked.
What is your agenda for today though, Falling Up?
It's cooled off.
Shinies.
Not rebels, Oseram, the Zenith, freaky machine.
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
We're definitely giving us a lot of supplies for something.
Let's see what I can do with this.
So there's something over here. Okay, I see it. Oh, maybe do we investigate these bodies? No, no. We can't investigate this.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Gotcha. Well, at least he has something to kind of watch. You're self occupied. At least he can watch me die a million times. I did record a highlight of the Rollerback and the Slitherfang fight. if you want to go and take a look at that later.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
Those are two pretty intense
Carefully
fights.
planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up, all so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the Asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure.
Everyone's getting smarter now, though, because now they have focuses. This is it's pretty wild now that everyone's talking like Aloy now. It's wild. Everyone's in the loop about exactly what she's talking about. They're like, is it this? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got it. It's crazy now that everyone's kind of like in the mix in, like on the same page.
That's a long way down.
When a lot of times before she was kind of like the only real one that really knew everything. Now everybody else is kind of like in the loop.
That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the Asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Slide my way down. All right.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Electricity bad. Nothing here to look at. Some main hall. I'm gonna have to get some parts pretty soon though. I have a lot of parts that I
Looks
can
like
sell.
some kind of data center. We might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
See what kind of scannable stuff it's gonna allow me to get. So that's the
I've
transmitter.
never seen
How
a
we,
transmitter like this before.
how we got the message.
Looks like it's self-destructed.
Let me just double check the room real quick just to see everything.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the Asset?
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Okay, so let's see. For medium health potions. I have no idea what we're doing. I don't even know if this is a main story. I mean, I guess it is. We're gonna get 2 skill points out of this. We still have to retrieve the 2 things that Gaia needs, so that's kind of like been put on the back burner to figure out what this is.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay, so this is where I went through.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah. This place keeps on going. We better check in that room. This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, Zenith, Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the dawn, he said he needed our help. He dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure. A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
But I have to loot everything. Aloy, I'm sorry. Let me loot everything first, and then we can do that. It's time to get through the door. Say we got everything in the room.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Thanks, game, for letting me remember that. Where was it? think it's down. I mean, that's what it said. Literally the last one. So I'm assuming that's the one we need to grab. It's another clone. Okay.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
Oh no. We're gonna have to fight.
She's...
Looks
She's
like we're gonna
still
have to fight.
alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
Well, I mean, let's see. All right.
Here it comes!
Nano plate, gold armor plates that can transform to power-based attacks, especially vulnerable to certain types of elemental damage. Okay.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick. Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Oh. Whoa. Oh gosh. Ew. Whoa, whoa. You. Whoa.
Much better. Gotta get more ammo.
Die, bitch. We're shy.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
I really love the shredder. Oh my gosh. Especially when you bring them into the elemental state, you rip that. Oh my god. And if you can get really good at catching them, oh man, they're like, you can have infinite ammo with that one weapon. That's one cool thing about it. Essentially it's like a boomerang, right? I tore off a component somewhere. I don't know if it gave me any loot for it though, but using the traps like around the corners definitely helped it, because it was so aggressive. It was like, I might as well just use that. I don't know how things are gonna go though. I don't really have enough berries for this though, but we'll see.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover. Erend!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend. Any use for you? Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me.
Okay, so it's weak against poison.
I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that
All right. Well,
spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. Shield up. I need to stay. Don't fight it. The world always seems quiet. A heavy weapon. That could help.
oh, I knew the Ravager cannon was gonna be for something.
Weak to acid.
Let's see.
Shields down! It's on the move!
Oh.
A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre. This is coming with me.
Take this and take him down.
dent some metal. Keep hurting now. Woo-hoo-hoo. And again. That's a quick way to take it down. You aren't winning this battle, you love it. Hey, you want me to hit you?
There you go, bitch. There you go, bitch. Oh my god, YTH came at the most most horrible time.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
And by the way, for the 5 viewers who are in here, thank you guys so much for whoever's watching. Greatly appreciate you guys.
I can figure out how that thing works. Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
And YTH, thank you so much if you're watching the previous playthroughs on YouTube. I worked really hard to kind of well, I did my best to edit them. I don't have an editor to do my videos, but I hope that you at least like the way that it's segmented. I tried to make it somewhat make sense. So the videos aren't like too long. So I tried to cut them and segment them into sections so that way you guys can actually see it very well. Damn, I need rabbits though, man. Now we can see what this looks like.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest? Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
'Cause there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. I need to get going.
We gotta talk to
May
Varl.
the land bloom in your steps.
Anyways, guys, I hope everyone's doing well today.
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
More thingies for us. Oh yeah, I'll take that. A lot of things to sell too, actually.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
I haven't really played Strike, but we probably will do that eventually.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so The descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even...
Oh, that's right.
What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you are... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Okay. Hopefully we get to deal with these bastards.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. guess they survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. But Bane is dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Man, the plots are turning in this game. This is so good.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface.
For who hasn't played
mentioned
previous streams, this is a lot of spoilers, so.
But only the parts I was permitted to access.
Thankfully, I have YouTube for you guys.
And Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die. Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Take a chill pill, girl. Take a chill pill. We're still alive.
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
She'll come around.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Well, they didn't have two left feet.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay?
Oh, I know.
This beta thing. It's a lot.
She'll come around. She'll come around.
For you.
We just gotta give her some time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place. It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
That's funny.
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She just needs to, like, she's gone through a lot. She'll figure things out. But in the meantime, we gotta go back and talk to Gaia and get this little story bit completed.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
All right.
So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon.
And we got the trophy. Nice, nice.
Another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me.
And we reached another level. Nice. Oh, there's like a side quest in here. Okay, well, before we do that, let's go to our skills. Let's complete some of this stuff that we need to do in here. Not that I'm really playing stealth, but we should at least get the minor ones. We're gonna start working on overriding machines too, so we should actually start doing this. All right. Okay, we're good on that.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. You're the one
There
that
is
helped
something
me
I'd like
find
to
it.
discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it a reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
Okay. Let's see where this is. There's still like some other things that we need to do though. We still don't have the. Still can't search that. We don't have the breather for that. Oh, Poseidon. Yeah. That's what we need to do next. Okay. Let's finish some of these side missions that we got to do. Let's see. Are you enjoying yourself though, Falling Up? You doing well? YTH though, if you're on lurk, greatly appreciate you. Oh, let's see. There's nothing. I guess this is the closest one we can get.
There's the rain. I could smell it coming.
Get searching! There's no evidence of anyone.
Like, are in my pathway.
Got you in my sights, Elvander!
Like headshotting it, nothing's happening. You know what? Peace out, guys.
Go through them!
Looks like Kalari and the search party took down a few machines when they were here.
Fast.
Moment before thought.
Where's the other guy? Man, Frost is really strong in this game. Jeez. It's probably one of the best like elementals in the game besides acid.
Now to look for Kami's sea patch. I better start at the bridge.
It's good. It's actually needed some of these for upgrading. This is like an old quest that I didn't get a chance to do, so.
Stuff for the stash.
Okay.
Footprints. Must be from the search party.
Anything else in this area I can grab? All right, we got everything we needed.
Bree said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something. It looks like the search party took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory.
Everyone's enjoying their time out there.
Dead end. Not getting up to the promontory that way. I should see where the other trail leads, back by the broken bridge.
Okay, wait. Maybe this way? I mean, it looks like if I'm supposed to go up there. Let's see. I want to go back and see like what it does. Maybe this way. Wow, that was a big whiff. That's the way down. Maybe like I gotta go like around the mountain.
Lighting in. Debris. There must have been another path up. Guess Kalai and the search party climbed the cliff instead. broke off some time ago. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy trail to follow? You get a strong color out of this. An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the Rite of Discovery started. Debris on the trail. Oh, looks like pieces of a bridge. Looks like this fell down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm.
All right, let's. Here we go. If Kalai made it to the top, she must have been a good climber. It doesn't add up that she fell. Let's see where this is all taking us.
This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. I was playing song, just like the first Utaru saw it.
We have enough berries, so I can look at the table now.
Flowers, ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her. The search party was up here, all right. There's too many tracks to pick out Kalai's. Looks like the edge broke off recently. I still don't think she could have fallen into the river from here. I should keep looking around. These flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing. Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge.
Looks like we're doing well so far.
Bree mentioned this was part of the Rite of Discovery. All of the marks look old. Clive must not have gotten to this part. Dye trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look.
Let's see. Kind of sort of forgot what this quest was about.
Branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle. And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus.
Okay.
Two bodies? One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai. Those marks on her neck. She was strangled. At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer must have tried to push Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here.
Stalkers, great.
Well, I guess that answers how the killer died. This fight's over just yet.
Oh. I thought there was only one. God damn it. Okay.
Stalker's got a friend. Just what I needed.
Hate Stalker. Oh.
I'm not giving up.
Oh, and it's turning nighttime? No, no.
Now I need more.
I should dodged on that last hit.
Just what I needed.
Maybe I need to have like my potion up so that way it's like much more immediate. Or I can use my Valor Surge actually.
Stalker's got a friend. Just what I needed.
One of them is dead. Whoa.
Pain subsiding.
Whoa.
Okay.
Ooh, that was close.
Seed pouch. Might help identify her.
Ooh, that was close. Jeez. Ooh. I saw some things I can actually grab, like the green shine. That's right. Should definitely grab the green shine. That Shield Valley Surge though, Valor Surge though, that is bet right there, man. I mean, if I had the time to have actually grabbed this.
Well.
I mean, it would have been cool, but it's okay. Let's grab this as well. Looks like, let's complete this real quick.
Maybe Fane and Cal back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to.
Let's see. Guess we can run. Guess we'll have to like run there.
This might have been the way the first Utaru climbed down the mountain. Looks like most of the path is crumbled away.
Oh. Figure that might be the fastest way down. Chests. Nice. We get to actually do the final mission here, so.
We all lament Kaleigh's death, but perhaps it's time to move on.
No. That's Kaleigh's. You found it.
Bree. Kaleigh didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kaleigh and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kaleigh's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
It belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
Oh, well, luckily we'll just go to the campfire. And this one's closer. We'll just go to this one right here. And then we can teleport. Since we already have that campfire already done.
That must be Summerwind. But where is Kel?
Aloy, it's Kotallo. I've heard from passing scouts that the Desert Clan's new commander is dealing with trouble in the clan. Then again, that clan is nothing but trouble.
Thanks for the heads up. Maybe I should stop by Scalding Spear. Check on how Draka's doing. There's Kel. What's she holding?
So now everyone knows. It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Kaleigh sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home. If that thought caught on, it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world.
Damn.
The tree.
Never expected this.
Pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. I'm sorry it came to it, but it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
I don't know. She sounded like she was really upset. But since she's like all about intelligence, let's use this one.
You think you stopped Kalai's beliefs from spreading? But when people hear what you did, they'll cast aside the old ways even more.
No.
And you won't be around to do anything about it.
Yeah, that was I think a little bit.
No. She needed to stand trial.
A little bit during like dialogue for her level.
Kel thought that silencing Kalai would silence her beliefs. Prove her wrong. That will give Kalai justice.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this. As thanks. I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed, new growth can thrive. I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen to. Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong. You've done enough for us, Outlander. Go while the roots are strong. I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen to. Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong. You've done enough for us, Outlander.
I'll plant
Go while the
Kalai's seed
roots are
pouch
strong.
in Plainsong. You made that possible. Kel would have gotten away with murder. If not for you, Aloy. I'll always be grateful you exposed Kel's treachery. I'll plant Kalai's seed pouch in Plainsong.
Okay, nice. So we got all that done. There is something else we need to do. We're gonna be heading in that direction soon. But for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, oh, actually, I'll leave it on this menu. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, this is where I'm going to be ending it, guys. But for those of you who are watching on Twitch, please stay tuned. We're going to be going ahead and continue it. So thank you so much. For everybody who's watching this on YouTube, greatly appreciate it. Please leave a subscribe if you are watching. Thank you.